Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Mark Petrie here with Klix Profit in Huntington Beach, and I am joined by Nebu with Blue Nile Livery. How's it going, Nebu?
Good. How are you, Mark?
Doing really well, man. Thanks for taking your time to hop on here. So Nebu owns a livery service in Boston. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about your business?
Well, I established my business about 6 years ago, and of course, I started out with one car.
Hmm.
Now we have about five cars with five chauffeurs, doing great so far.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, so you started, what did you say, 5 years ago with one car?
one car exactly, one
Wow.
Suburban.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice. And so let's see, how long have we known each other now? It's been, I think it was February of 2017, right?
it is February 2017, and I won't forget that day.
This is why I wanted to have you on because you have a pretty interesting story from what I remember.
Of course.
Tell, explain kind of where you were at that point in your kind of online marketing.
So basically, when I reached out to you, that time is I was almost in the process of probably leaving the business because it wasn't going as well.
Sure.
Um, I got burned out by marketing companies, PPC agencies in the past, ACO companies in the past. Nothing really worked, and I took a chance with you after we had a phone conversation and your strategies and all that good stuff. You know what? I'm gonna give him a shot, and you totally change it after that. My ROI just skyrocketed, honestly. And if it wasn't for you, probably 17 would be my last year in business.
Wow,
And I'll
that's
tell you
pretty big.
that's true. Yeah.
Well, that feels really good. Yeah, I remember looking at your account and I'm like, oh man, he is like paying way too much. And
Yeah, too
you,
much. I remember.
what were you spending a month back then? I think you were spending a couple thousand a month, right?
Yeah, a couple thousand a month. My cost per click was so high. I mean,
Yeah.
if you notice, if you remember, probably $8 to $9.
Yeah.
And I
No,
remember
it was
our
crazy.
conversation after you audited. It was like, no, dude, you paying high. I can get you down to $2 and some change. And I thought you were bluffing, honestly. Even if I want to give it a shot, um, I was like, there's no way he can drop it $2. But well, you did, and he saved me. I mean, actually, I learned a lot throughout the time. But what I learned that time was, I used to believe in a beating high and stuff. But what worked out well was the getting a number of clicks. The
Yep.
amount of clicks that we get by lowering the cost was high, and the chances of creating business was high. It went up basically.
Exactly.
So that's one thing I learned, and definitely worked in 2017. And that's actually my first time that I was profitable in business.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
remember,
2017.
I think we spoke after 3 weeks. You were pretty excited about how
Yeah, I was
things were
excited.
going.
So basically, every month the chart, the growth was growing, and I was really hyped about it, dude.
No, I remember because we
Really,
were
like, I
talking
know it
about it.
went up. So the graph never declined, and when I checked my sales, and it was so amazing. And I kind of got spoiled, I guess.
Yeah, Google Ads, it definitely isn't cheap, and that's why it's so important that it is run correctly because it's really easy to just spend, I mean, a ton of money and,
It
and get
is.
and get super frustrated, not getting any results, especially when you're getting all these promises from other agencies. I can't imagine what that'd be like trying several different people and just failing one after another. It almost makes you want to give up, right?
Exactly. I mean, it's not like one or two. I mean, at least probably 5 agencies that I tried, and I mean, not all of them are bad, but I mean, when it comes to like huge result, it's not even close to what you've done for me and my
Yeah.
company, of course. And now I have like chauffeurs that works for me. It's
You're out of the driver's seat as much. You still do a little driving, right? Or
I
do you?
do drive. I like to engage with my clients.
No, that's huge.
And most of my clients know me too, knows how I started it. So I like that, to keep that relationship with my clients.
Sure. Well, that's everything, right? That
Yeah, that's everything.
that
Exactly. And,
relationship.
you can see from their face that they're really happy that me coming out to drive them. And
Oh,
it's,
yeah, for
yeah,
sure. You're
yeah,
going the extra mile for them.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
So now I remember, what was it? Was it summer of that year, like June or something? You had like just this killer
yeah,
month.
like, I mean,
That
that it
was a
was
good month, right?
it was July actually.
Oh,
I
okay.
probably a year before start working from you, probably the whole year probably made the same amount of money that I made in July while I was with you. If you believe it or not. Just
Wow.
yeah,
In
yeah,
1 month.
1 month.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, it's too good to be. I mean, true. I mean, he probably, I don't know, whoever's watching this. I mean, it's really a true story. One month that I made while you're managing it is my entire gross
Entire
sales
year. Probably
a year.
close to what was it? Maybe 60, 70, 80 in that area.
About almost 80.
Oh, that's that's like on track for like a million a year. I mean, if you kept that
Yeah,
up every month.
yeah,
Granted,
of course. Yeah. I mean, it fluctuates a little bit, and you have to understand. Our business could be a little bit seasonal. It depends on what region you are in this business. But in my area, it just in the winter time you'll see a little bit of downfall. But once the weather clears up, it just the business comes back again.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's just how it goes, right? It's a very seasonal industry.
it's very seasonal. Yes, and that's one thing as an owner that you have to understand. It's
Yeah.
very seasonal. So whenever you have to maximize, just maximize on it. And for the slow time, that's the time that it gives you actually to organize a lot of stuff, before that hot season starts again.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly. So, would you say overall then your return on investment has been
It's outstanding.
leaps and bounds
Yeah,
better than
outstanding.
what you were getting? Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Awesome. And what would you say to anyone that might be considering working with Klix Profit?
Definitely, it's worth giving your shot, Mark. And
I think
if
you didn't
people
even
not
have to.
trying, I mean, they're losing out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
for sure. Didn't even take. Usually, like from agencies, they're all like everybody say that. Oh, you have to give it 3 months. It didn't even take 3 months. It probably took a week for me to see like things are ringing. But not every account is the same. I understand.
Yeah.
But it did work quicker than what I expected, and we saw a huge result. And the team, thank you from
Yeah.
here, from Boston.
No, no, I love it, man. I love hearing that stuff. And I hear that all the time. Oh, yeah, it's going to take several months. And the truth is, it shouldn't take that long. I mean, the most I've seen is, 2 to 3 weeks. But I mean, you
Yeah,
can't be losing money for several months, right? I mean,
exactly. Every market is different, but I mean, you started a fresh campaign. I remember by taking over and you looked at it, my old campaign is like you didn't continue. You always say you told me you're gonna build a new campaign, and of course you exported, probably looked at some data, but
yep.
it didn't take us too long to see the result.
Yeah.
you know
No.
but one thing I would say for everybody is it depends on the location. The timing might not be the same, but it shouldn't take a couple months or 3 months to
No,
see,
definitely not.
especially on PPC now.
No, exactly. That's
Yeah,
the beautiful thing about PPC. It's not like
exactly.
SEO, right?
You spend
So,
money, you make money, kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, cool. Hey, Nebu, thank you so much for taking your time to give a little quick feedback for everyone. And
Sure. Thank you for having me, Mark.
yeah, no, it sounds
That's
like
just an
you're
honor.
killing it. Yeah, no, I can't wait to see where we'll be at, in a year or 2 years from now, looking
Yeah,
back
that's
on this.
definitely. I'm looking forward that for that too. Every year is, it's definitely growing, and I just want to see, a few years from now where we're gonna be.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. So thanks again, Nebu.
Thank you
And
so much, Mark.
all right, have a good one.